everybody, what is up? Welcome to the hashtag Lockboss Show and Giveaway. So I have finally updated my computer here. So I just want to make sure everyone can hear us loud and clear. So as a matter of fact, I was just adjusting the volume, wasn't I, as we were going? Because I'm like, man, it's loud. But let's wait here to make sure we get some confirmation that we don't have any technical difficulty. They can hear but can't see.
Well, it's probably a good thing.
Yeah, right. I mean, maybe it's nature healing.
Yeah.
Right. Oh man. Okay, so it says, yes, so it does say my internet connection is unstable. Dare I try switching it while we're live?
Well, you're the technical guy, not me.
Oh man, here, let's if there's any here, NC, but it's slow. Okay, here, I'm gonna try switching internet, okay, and let's see what happens. All right, there we go. Maybe we're back. Maybe that's better. I don't know. You know, so Dad, do you yeah, so we should be back now. Do you have any suggestions on when you pay for 3 internets for this building, which I do? Look, you can see right here, we got we have Spectrum, we have T-Mobile, and we have Ziply. So we have 3 internet providers. 3.
Tell them all to take a
Think
hike.
about how much money that is a month I'm spending.
More than I would.
It is. How many would you have? 1?
I only have 1.
Yeah, and I got 3.
And it's nothing but a headache.
Man, I tell you what. So
Does it say if they hear us, see us?
not yet. So hopefully, I mean, it shows there's a bunch of people on right now, but we'll wait for them just to make sure they kind of come back. And I don't know, maybe that it seems like it's better now. We got 2 bars instead of 1 up there. So I'm thinking everything will be okay. But we'll just see you from then. How you been?
Doing well.
Doing well.
I think. Yesterday I had to do a Ford Tibby ignition.
How'd that go?
Well, finally got it back together.
Did you?
And
How many have you done in your life?
1 yesterday.
Okay.
I put the clip in backwards, the retaining clip.
Okay.
And so that took me 3 hours to get it unpried out, but I didn't get it. One of the other guys got it because I was frustrated. And we looked up just to see, and sure enough, I put it in the way I thought. Well, my thought is always wrong. And then we flipped it the other way and it worked fine.
Really?
Yep.
What kind of, is it a transit van?
Yep.
It was a transit.
Yep. And first one we've ever worked on, because we bought the ASP kit from Buddy, from you.
Yeah.
And I called Buddy and I said, Buddy, how come we don't have any spacers in that kit?
What did he say?
They weren't available yet, but he's supposed to be sending you a bunch to give to me.
Ooh, matter if I tag like a $5 on that?
But we got it all together.
You know what? On a random side note, I know we're live on the internet here, but downstairs, I had a friend this weekend hand me a box of blank shirts that he was given. I believe there's 30 of them in a box.
Cool. I guess my shirts aren't going to be needed.
They're pocket t-shirts in this color.
Awesome.
And they're the extra long ones.
Yeah.
I'll give them to you for $2 a piece.
Whatever.
But hey, when we're done here, don't let me forget. Okay. Anyways, okay. Hey, whoa, we're back. We're back here. All right, so let's go ahead and have a good show today. Of course, we're going to be talking with the LockFather in a few minutes. I have a few little other things to talk about, and of course, then we're going to be announcing this week's 5 lucky Lockboss winners, and of course, we're going to be drinking Topo Chico. Dad, you think after how many years? I wouldn't forget, but I appreciate you signaling me there.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to all you out there as well. All right, I tell you. So, it's exciting. So today's the end of Lockboss season 3.8. And so, yeah, we'll be announcing the 5 lucky $500 winners here too. Soon it'll be pretty cool, huh?
At least I get some t-shirts out of the deal.
Yes, that's your gift today, okay?
No 500. No 500.
Nope, not today.
Well, I'm sure waiting.
Not today, but we'll doing that, and then I don't know. We'll see how I do here on the my new computer. I moved over from Windows to a Mac. So quick fun story about that. This was Saturday morning. I actually just got. I had an LG Gram, right? And I just bought another LG Gram with better memory and all that. I think Idenikey kind of has killed my last laptop, honestly. But with all the images, but.
Right.
I had the LG Gram Saturday morning. I just opened the box. Charity was sitting there, my wife, and she was all, "Oh, what? Can't talk all of a sudden. What did you get?" And I was like, "Oh, I just got the same one." And she's like, "Why didn't you get a Mac?" And I listed all the reasons as to why. And she was like, "Last year when I needed a new computer, you pretty much told me I needed to get a Mac, and so I did. And now you're telling me you're not getting one." And then a few other things, and I was like, you know what? So I returned it.
Well, I'm not going to get any because I'm not a computer guy. But hey, if it works for you, I mean, I got my tablet in the truck to do work, and that's it.
Oh yeah, but so the good part is I mean, I already have an iPad and iPhone, so it made sense just to go.
iPad and iPhone.
Yeah.
I think I got a tablet for the company and my telephone, and that's
you're an Android guy all the way.
All the way.
All the way.
I can barely use it.
Do you think Apple will be harder?
Hey,
like an iPhone?
If I got to learn new stuff when it comes to electronics, the older I get, it's tougher for some reason.
Yeah.
Good old T-Mobile,
Oh yeah. Very good. Let's see here. Dayman O War. One of what's kind of cool is this screen's bigger, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's a way easier for me to see. You too? Everything's a little bigger.
Right.
Says PJ, I wanted you to know I figured out the problem and got Idenikey to work. I took pictures of the first key and uploaded it to the app. I like it, Damon Award. But hey, what key was it, and did it give you the right result? Right, that's what we really want to know. Tell us. James says he is not a computer guy either. Mac has a good video editing system. Yeah, that's what I hear. Although Lily, who does all the graphic stuff here, she likes PC still. Ken, what is up? How are you doing? He says, "Oh, I see PJ's problem. He needed a bigger display." Ed says, "PJ, welcome to middle age." Would you consider me middle age now?
You're going to be 40 this month or next month.
2 months.
No, I guess so.
Technically.
Yes. Wait till you get to the party.
Oh my God.
Anybody throwing you a party over to the hill? 40 is the year.
I thought 50 now is over the hill.
Well, I'm 60, going to be 68 this year. I'm not over the hill yet.
Are you good looking?
Well, at least somebody thinks so.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, hey, let's hop into today's show. Have a little bit of fun in the meantime. Julio, I hope you're doing good. You give us a little horn, maybe. See, we haven't got that fixed, but I can live with it. But all right, here we go. Let's hop into today's show. Man, it's so nice being able to see the slides bigger.
Well, and you got your glasses on.
Yeah. That's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. All right, here we go. The post of the week is, this one comes from Richie's Security. Says, well, I never used a battery powered duplicator before and was skeptical, but after watching your YouTube video and a $500 credit, I figure I pulled the trigger on one, and I have to admit it's awesome. I like to see it. Hey, I like the mat underneath it there. And yeah.
Beanie.
Yep. And got some beanie in the back. Richie Security. Congratulations on that. And glad you like it. And thank you for sending me the photo. And as you can see, actually, we have the Nomad Mobile right here as well. As a matter of fact, I don't know if it's this week or in the next few weeks, we'll have a video coming out of it as well, and you will enjoy, especially if you like our red worms stuff. That's all I have to say about that. But
are you going to cut those red worms in half with the
cutter?
Yeah. Sharing.
Yeah. Here we go. The comment of the week. This one comes from Lucky Strike 01. I have a Swift and love it. That one has a more fancy paint job and the new bearing slider. Wonder if they'll make a retro kit. I can attest that it makes excellent tuber duplicates, as well as the dreaded Honda keys. Yeah. Hey, thanks for sending that in. Yeah. So pretty cool updates on that. And I will be doing a video recap, in 2 weeks, I believe. So yeah, I'll be covering it more in depth, but yeah, I totally agree with you. And yeah, Dad, as a matter of fact, did you know that the Swift does tubular keys?
I did on your video.
Yeah.
Or yeah, from Milko.
Yeah.
When I watched it.
And they're about the same price as a duplicator. Anyways.
What kind of duplicator? Tubular?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my gosh, that's good. All right. So Dad, you don't wanted to spend a few minutes catching up with you.
Okay.
You know, we've been having you on the end of every month for the $500 winners, which we'll be getting to here soon. But fill us in. Like, I mean, we talked about the Tibby adapter, or the Tibby rekey you did.
Right.
How's stuff in the lock shop been going?
Busy. Been real busy, the shops.
Okay.
Selling a lot of safes. Bought a bunch of safes and sold 4 out of the 8. And after I sold the first one, I made profit on every one since, 100%.
Okay.
You know, buying safes almost every day, used ones. Our shops are so full of safes, I don't think I have any place to put them.
Between all 3 stores, how many safes you got?
I bet you 140.
Okay.
You know, new, used.
Yeah.
And more the merrier. I'll just stack them up at home if I can keep buying them.
Yeah.
Because you never know.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite new safe company out there? Like for new safes, like what would you say is your favorite? Not what people want to buy, but like what kind of safe, if you were going to buy a new safe for yourself?
Well, the Holland safes, residential Holland safes,
Mm-hmm.
if they go through a fire, they replace the safe for free. Pretty good warranty.
Holland?
Yeah. And they're all 2-hour rated.
Okay.
So right now, that's what it is.
Okay.
I've sold Dustcan, AMSAC, you know. It's the dollars and cents. If money's no object, I'd probably get a, D-bolt or whatever, MyLink. Not
Okay.
MyLink, guy, can't think of the name. Mosler.
Okay.
The old Moslers are good. Have I seen too many new ones? No.
Mm-hmm.
But they're a good safe.
Cool.
I like the heavy duty. I like them heavy.
Yeah.
So nobody can pick them up. I still bolt them down, but most people, even on the little safes or big safes, the big gun safe, people got to remember to bolt them down.
Yeah.
Because with our safe equipment, we can be gone in 5 minutes with it.
Sure. I hear you. Now, how old was I when I did this safe right here? you remember when I did that? You remember? I think I was 18.
Yeah, something like that. 17, 18.
Yeah, refurbed that safe right there. I don't know if you can see it.
Fireproofed it.
Yep, fireproofed it, carpeted the inside, put some painted it, put some texture on the outside.
Yep.
It's still a beautiful safe, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is. But that's what you can do to those safes, old ones, and redo them.
Yeah.
Pretty much any way you want.
Mm-hmm.
They bolt it down.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
No, it's actually not.
Oh, see?
But I don't really have anything valuable in it.
Yeah. Everybody thinks because you have a safe, you have valuables. Even if it's just papers or photos of your family you don't want to put out. You know, that's what a safe's about. It doesn't have to be stacked with hundies.
Yeah.
Or maybe it should be.
Maybe. What? How's things going? How are your Google reviews? All that stuff
We've got some
going?
bad ones from a dispatcher, unfortunately. And we hired a new one, and we've hired 8 new ones, and none of them stayed. I'd hire them, and they wouldn't show up.
Okay.
Well, there's a little conflict between the old and the new. So unfortunately, I had to let the old one go.
Mm-hmm.
So we have Shirley, which has been with us 12 years, doing that, teaching the new person.
Okay.
But, it's been tough there because calls went way down, but now they're back up.
Yeah.
It all depends on, customer service is the key.
Mm-hmm.
If they can't do what you want, as much as I don't like getting rid of people, like had to.
Yeah. So what do you do when you get a bad Google review? Like someone, I don't know, they say your shop, they went into your shop or they had some guy out or whatever. Like, I mean, like,
well, if I see it, if they're good or bad, I show them to them, whatever store or whoever did it, and they go, well, that guy was a jerk. And I said, well, you can be a lousy locksmith if you have customer service, they understand. But if you're going to be a jerk towards your customers, we won't have any customers.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? The customers is what pays us. I don't pay you. That's how you are employed.
Yeah.
So hopefully it'll get better all the time.
Yeah.
And some people just have bad days. Not my people, the customer. And I don't care if you gave it to them, they'd give you a bad review.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, that just happens.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, I do everything in my power to make everything right if there was something we did wrong.
Yeah, I mean, something that we need to work on here even is like, for example, with products. When someone buys a product from us, we have a system that'll automatically, after the package is delivered, it sends them an email asking them to review the product, right? And so it's able, we're able to get a lot of feedback and this and that from that. But when it comes to Google reviews, like we don't do a good job actually of like trying to get them. The ones we get, I mean, they're either people who really like us or just hate us. Do you intentionally try to get Google reviews, or is it kind of just like us right now? I mean, the people who love you and the people who hate you.
Like I did a couple lockouts today and say, well, go to Google and give us a thumbs up. I don't do that. I mean, you hope the customer, if they're really happy, would do that. But
Yeah.
I don't ask for anybody to do it. It's their,
Yeah, it's kind of organic.
Right. And
Which means it's going to be the people super happy and super not so happy, right?
right.
I mean, that's been our experience.
I mean, because we charge so much for a key, customers get upset. Well, nobody else has it. Yeah, we do. That's why it's that. Well, I can get it for $5 on the internet. Well, I'm sure you can, but who's going to cut it then?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
we get that almost every day.
Sure.
We're professional. We have the keys in stock. That's the reason your neighborhood locksmith. We have 99 everything you need.
Yeah.
In the store. So we've invested in the company to make sure we had things everybody wants.
Yeah.
And there's some weird stuff, but we'll get them.
Sure.
You know, I tell them within a week we'll have this key if it's available.
Mm-hmm.
Come on back. You know, that's why my keyboard's so large, because I'll order 10.
Yeah.
Just to have them for next time.
Sure.
But the one thing about the RVs, they're coming out with high security dimple keys.
Yes.
Boy, that's going to be a bear.
Yes.
Have to figure out how to get those and make them out in the field.
Yeah.
Or you just replace the cylinder with
old That's funny. What is your favorite deadbolt?
Favorite deadbolt would probably be Medico, but most people can't. What, are you tired?
Yeah, I'm yawning. I don't know what my deal is.
Is Medico. It's a good heavy duty deadbolt. Now, in my house, I had Schlage, and Schlage, after I put them all in my house, latches started going back bad because they were assembled in Mexico or made in Mexico. Then I put City Lock on, and that's made in China or Philippines, wherever.
Yeah.
And I've had 2 sets of locks on my house from City Lock for a grade 3. It's a nice lock. The only reason why we had 2 sets is because your mother decided she wanted oil rub bronze instead of brass. And at the other house, we have the US 15 or 32. They're great locks. I haven't had any problem with them, but nobody hears of them. You know?
Yeah. And Mom, for the record, I'm on your side. I don't even know if there's a dispute there, but if there is, I just want to say I'm on your side, Mom. Let's see here. Maybe a safe sale and Y1 key sale, which brings up, you know what? I do know. Let me get you an update on the Y1s, because when was it? Friday or so? I think someone ordered 5,000 or 6,000 of them. So
yeah,
I mean, hey, my kids might get Christmas. Like, we're on our way.
Well, because you've been pleading with everybody.
Yeah, I mean, sell them at cost and then paying for shipping. It's a good way to make money, isn't it? Let me see here.
Everybody wants a deal.
Y1. Let's see. Where are you at?
Oh, that's why he's tired. He's been golfing so much.
Hey, settle down. Okay, so this week we have 25,591. So yeah, we sold what, 7,000 since last Tuesday.
Yeah, that's good, because didn't you have like 45 at one time?
I think we started close to 50.
Yeah, so hey, you're half gone.
Yes, hey, we're moving all the way through. I like it, down to, and we'll take them off sale at about 5,000.
It's about time you start making some money.
I know, yeah,
Giving
but
$500 away all the time.
I know, right? Yeah, giving $500 away
to 5 people.
To 5 people, and then
and I still got to pay for stuff. Isn't that the heck of a story?
It is. I like the story, actually.
I'm sure you do. Make daddy work hard.
Yes. Let me see here. Just scrolling down here to the comments. There's a lot of them here. Let's see.
I was hoping I could start stacking my extra safes here in your warehouse.
Ooh, hey, you know what? How about $250 a square foot?
Here we go.
Per month.
Always cost daddy somewhere.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
I have a big shop at home. I'll stock them there.
Oh, hey, Texas Fire says just bought 250 Y1s. Thank you.
Congratulations.
I like it. Let's see here. Yeah, Eric says that the Advantage LU series deadbolts are great quality. They are. The Advantage is good stuff. I mean, there's no way around it. I mean, you've used it and I've sold it. What? I mean, we're getting close to 20 years now.
Right.
Right. Let me see here. For every box of Y1 they sell, PGA will miss one hole-in-one. I have actually never had a hole-in-one, although I do have to tell you this weekend.
Here we go.
I did shoot a 80.
Did you?
Yes.
I thought your normal was like 60.
No, normal's like high 80s, unfortunately. But shot an 80 on hole 18. I was this far away, at less than an inch from my first ever 79.
Oh, so, okay.
You know?
Yeah, that's good.
Let's
Whatever that
see.
means, because I know nothing about golf.
Yeah. Yeah, James says, yes, but we will miss more if you buy a Y1 so we can have golf course money. Yes, golf course money, kids' presents money, you know, all that fun stuff.
I already got you your birthday present.
You did? You're a gentleman, by the way. You know, you're a
Cost me a
gentleman.
whole, what, $15?
Yeah, but hey, yes, you did.
Have you used it?
Almost every day.
Well,
you got me a coaster, a circling raven golf course coaster.
Piece of plastic for $15. I told the kid he was nuts.
Yeah, but you know, so that was for Christmas.
Oh, Christmas!
But
your birthday's
my birthday is coming up. You know, I mean, if you want me to send you a little list.
Well, I'll just give you another $15.
Oh my gosh, that's good. All right, hey, so let's go ahead. I want to actually talk about something else that I'm kind of like your opinion here a little bit. As well. So let me pull up I got a couple slides here for you. Now, of course, so I've been reviewing Idenikey results, data, your questions, all of that for a minimum of about 4 hours a day, sometimes much, much more. And this came through yesterday, and I want to talk about it. Okay. All right, here we go. So this was a test. Or this was a note that I was left yesterday. It says, so this was a test. I know this key was so I don't have the images for you of what they sent in, but it was a Hillman. It was a 1646R. And it says Idenikey could not determine whether it was a 1646, 1646R or a NA14. All similar keys. This is what I need it for. I would rate Idenikey as not ready for prime time. So the result number one was actually this Compex key here, which is the original version of the 1646R, which is the D4301. Okay. And then result number two was the actual Ilco 1646R. And then I can't remember the ones after it, but anyway, so I don't know if you are watching us live right now who left the comment. It's all anonymous, so I don't know. Or if maybe you'll watch it later. I don't know. But a few things I wanted to point out on this is that Idenikey is going to show 5 results every time, right? And so hopefully it has the key in the results, of course, but even if it does, like in this case, 2 of the 5 results would work, but the remaining wouldn't for sure, right? And so let's see here. Sorry, I was just reading a comment, but yeah. So in other words, yeah, I don't know. Like when I read the comment and I try to think through, I'm like, how do I communicate better? I'm talking to you, Dad. Okay. I'm talking to everyone watching on this, right? Because now I could get this comment, you know, would make sense if it was a key that didn't have a good result for sure. And I appreciate them leaving their feedback as well, right? I mean, it's always good to hear everybody's feedback. So result number one, I mean, I don't.
Well, I did a key today because one of the guys couldn't find it. I said, well, it looked like Y11 to me. Well, it was a Y14.
Okay. Came up with the result?
Yeah.
Sweet.
And it was 1 out of 4 or 5. I said, well, try this one. He goes, oh yeah, this one worked.
Sweet. Yeah. So, and I mean, so I want to talk about this a little bit and I don't want to bore you guys. And next week, actually, I'm going to have a special guest, door lock and Tips YouTube channel. He's actually been doing some videos on Idenikey. I called him last week and thanked him, and I'm going to have him live with me here next week. So we're going to geek out hard on Idenikey next week, so it'll be cool. But
I like how it says geek out.
yes, I think we're going to. But yes, okay, Jimmy J. Hey, yeah. So he says, put a banner on top of the results that says swipe to the right for more results. Yeah. So Jimmy, I don't know if you've seen, we did put a 1 out of 5, 2 out of 5, 3 out of 5 up there to hopefully get people to see that there is more. But in this case, the first result that was given was the OEM version of that key, which here, let's just talk about this for a minute and then I'll try to keep the conversation moving. I'm not going to get stuck here going, you know how I can get.
Yeah, like a record over and over.
So true. How we're intentionally displaying the results of Idenikey is that we want to try to match the key you take the picture of to the closest key in the database. Okay. And I would say more than anything, the key is going to be based off the milling, right? I mean, I guess that goes to, but I'll give you an example of this. Okay. So let's say, so we have a JMA KW1 in the database, and we have a ILCO KW1 in the database. Okay. If someone takes a picture of a minute key, you know, from the machines, it is going to show that it shows, I mean, I see the results and it shows that it's the JMA KW1.
Right.
The interesting thing about this is that JMA makes the identity, the KW1 4-minute key. So my point is, I can't see it to the eye, and I've been trying to kind of figure it out, but is what will happen. It just does that sort of thing. You know what I mean? And so let me say this. Okay. And I bring that up to say this. Okay. So the picture that was uploaded was a Hillman 1646R key. Okay.
Right.
The key that was shown first in that results here is this original Compex key. Okay. For the 1646R.
Right.
That's an ILCO part number. This is the interesting part. JMA makes the Hillman keys, and JMA makes the OEM Compex key. And then the second result, which is the 1646R, which in our database, that key is made by ILCO. So is what I'm trying to say is that, and I'm just telling you based off my thoughts here, is the Hillman key, which is made by ILCO. Idenikey said that the OEM key, even though it was a different color.
Hillman's made by JMA.
Yeah.
You said ILCO.
I'm sorry. The Hillman's made by JMA. The Compex original key that I was just showing you a picture of is made by JMA. But the 1646R that we stock right now, the only one we stock, is made by ILCO.
Right.
So Idenikey chose the JMA made one over the ILCO one.
That's interesting.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though the color was different.
Right.
And so I just find that fascinating. Now, I told Idenikey actually on the Hillman key to show the 1646R, the ILCO one.
He says he was going to geek out. I guess he is.
But anyway, so I don't know. Maybe you find some sort of find that information interesting. I do, but
yeah.
you know, I get a little too weird.
You
can be for sure. But yeah, so as far as that goes, that's kind of where that's at. Maybe that's some interesting info, and I'm just curious on everyone's thoughts for sure, but maybe that'll be fun. Let me see here. Let me look at these comments. We'll get through a few of them, then we'll get to the winners here.
You say the screen's bigger, but you're leaning forward closer.
Oh man, it's so true. Okay. Hey, G Keyman, how's it going? Says I did Idenikey SK1 in red and it had no clue, but a brass SK1 was fine. So GQ man, did it show the brass version of that? Yeah, because if we don't have the aluminum one for sure, it'll show a brass. It should show a brass. I don't know if I remember that one or not. Try it again, and if it doesn't, I bet you it will, because I think I classified that one. So the crazy part is, I mean, the amount of results we're getting. So I'm under 1,000 searches behind right now. That's where I'm at. But yeah, we have like 12,000, over 12,000 downloads, so it's going pretty well. Let me keep looking through the comments. Yes, add a link to a video inside the app and label it. Have any problems? We actually do have that. If you click on the question mark, we actually do have that. Let's see here. People just have to look at the results and compare a profile. I did an Idenikey on a Medico biaxial, and it gave me some weird keys, but I looked at the profile for sure. Yeah, and of course, you know, at some point we'll start labeling different restricted keys restricted, but it's just kind of further down on the list for us.
There's a lot of restricted keys you can't get.
No, well, on top of it,
Locksmith.
if it's a restricted key, I don't even want to identify it, even if I know what it is. I'll just have it say restricted, because I just don't want to interfere. I don't want to ever, like, you know, my fear, I guess, is that if
like the post office key, it's a post office key. You're not supposed to duplicate them.
The funny, oh yeah, but
the PO,
yeah.
But it's a reverse Y1.
Yeah, but the funny part is that Idenikey, like, I'm going to use a technical term here, a crap ton of post office box. That's a technical term, crap ton. Okay. A lot of people have searched it, and it actually comes up with a key. Idenikey. I'm not telling it what to do here. It actually comes up with a key you technically could use. Yeah. But I discourage against using that for sure.
So that's a federal fine.
Yes, you don't want those. Let's see
so
here.
You have the neighborhood mailboxes. You can change those locks all day long or make them. Yeah.
Okay, so one other thing I want to pull up here and show you is a couple things we've been working on here. Oops. Is you're going to see one up, and you, I guess my let me do this. No. Yeah, there we go. So if you kind of see here, kind of couple tips here for you on the first one, and all of these are going to be integrated into the app here. You can see how to take a good photo, right? Like the number one issue, I would say, if you're not getting a good result on a pretty common or semi-common key, chances are just the photo you're taking is not good enough, right? And so if we look at the different ones here, let me actually make this different so you can see it a little better. The photo at the top is perfect. You're going to get a good result on there. If the key is upside down, you're not. If it's too far away, which I would say is probably the biggest issue right now. I mean, if you look at that key, you know, it's about 70–80% of the screen. That's what we need. Like, we need you to take a picture of the key. Too far away, you're not going to get a good result. A blurry, you're not going to get a good result. Sideways, you're not going to. If your hand is kind of obstruction, I guess, over the key, you're not going to get a result. Or if it's just some weird handheld, weird angle, you're not going to get a good result. Now, we're currently building out a new way to take photos to kind of hopefully eliminate or to guide through and make it easy, right? Because we want you to take a photo quick and easy. But until that comes out, well, then, just try to do the best you can. Then the tip number 2 here is just kind of a close up here where you can kind of see, like, if you're taking a photo in the app, this is what you want that photo of the key to look like. And if you do that, it will help you tremendously get better results for sure. Let me see here. We're in the comments. Yeah, Nick says you really need a silhouette or top bottom marks on the app. Absolutely. Yes, that is part of what we are currently building. I just don't have a deadline when that'll get rolled out. So we actually have quite a few features we're going to be working on and rolling out. And I mean, I would say honestly, by the end of, I don't want to give a deadline, but at some point, the app that you're using now, which is a very basic version, will be much more complex now that we're working on the actual app and not just the technology side of it. So a really good learning curve for me actually is going through and seeing the photos. People, the hardest thing for me to see when I see a key that goes through that doesn't have a good result.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the keys in the database, but the image is so far taken back, or there's so much stuff in the photo, like there's so much going on that the AI just gets completely tricked.
I always try to put it on a solid background, white background.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be your best results, I found.
Absolutely. So, but this is what we do know. FTRV Dennis says someone mentioned here before to use an index card as the background, and that works great for me. Yes, absolutely. And that would be our friend Jimmy J, Iowa Lock Doc. Yes, yeah, good idea using the index card. And he has this cool little index card where it says like official Idenikey picture taking thing, and we need to figure out how to do something with that eventually for sure. But yeah, and so the cool part is, okay, and I'll leave this here in a second. We'll get on to the winner. First of all, do you have anything to add? You know, I've been talking for a while.
Well, you do well at that.
Yeah, thank you.
No, everything you said's good. The comments are good. I'm just kicking back, listening.
I mean, what do you think, though? Like when it comes to the picture taking, the results.
The picture taking, you got to go right above it.
Got to get a good photo.
And I always make it at least 2 inch. You know, my thing says 2, at least make it 2 to 2.5.
Yeah.
So in a solid background.
Yeah. If I could go back in time, I would have told people that you can't take a picture on a key ring. And not because you can't, but too many times the whole key ring's in the photo.
Right. So it's thinking of all these different cuts and pieces.
Yeah. If you give it 5 keys in the photo, it's going to trip.
Right.
You know?
Right. As long as if you can turn back time,
Yes. Yes.
Maybe it's just share. Heck, I can't remember.
So, but yeah, so I think it's one of those that, it's fun. The technology's good. A lot of people are getting good results.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you what, it's just great. And I'm having a blast. Do you think I am?
I'd say so. So we can talk about at work, at home, with your wife, with your mother, and because it's exciting. I've been there.
It's just fun,
That's
just fun. And so is what you're going to see coming up though here is a couple videos. I've already done 2, and you were actually I actually still had a bunch of it sitting out. And I'm essentially solving, I don't know if maybe there's a video this week. No, you know what? I think one's coming out this Sunday.
Mm.
And essentially what's happening is I'm seeing some keys that I've never seen before that seem to be very popular because of the technical term again, crap ton.
Right, crap ton.
Of photos are coming through unidentified. And so I did what any sane and rational person does and buy a lock. So you can
I didn't know it was rational or sane.
And I hope when people see it, okay, that they'll see why I plan to kind of always show multiple results.
Right.
Because there's several keys that fit each other.
Right.
And if you don't have one of the keys, you might have another one.
Right. But, it's like you asked me what this key was, and I told you, and you go, yeah, you're right. Because I know my key's pretty good. And over the years, different manufacturers change their key blanks. You know, how many Y1 padlocks do you see? Well, they're out there.
I showed you one today.
Yeah, and I was shocked.
If I would have handed you that lock,
They used to be all Abus type keys.
Mm-hmm.
And now all of them are pretty popular keys.
Yeah, well, and so what he's talking about is I am doing something with U-Haul, okay, is what that comes from.
Right.
But yeah, would you have ever thought a basic little dinky padlock would use a Y1? Me, no.
Yeah.
Me, no.
No.
Maybe an Avis, right?
It's not dinky. It was the largest one you had.
No.
No?
The largest one I had was an M1.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I would have never thought they would have that for.
I mean, I guess dinky, would probably be a hyperbole in that
Because
situation.
again, if we see those Carnier cylinders on aluminum doors, we take them out, sell them an MX13.
Yeah.
I'll even do the rekey for nothing. Put those cylinders in, sell them the keys at $850, $950 each. And then they got to call us back because nobody else is going to have that key.
Yeah.
And then they're locked into us. But I didn't charge them for the cylinders. I just charged them the rekeys.
Yeah.
Because it pays more than enough for the cylinder.
Absolutely. PJ, I wish I could submit a picture of the key profile straight from the key end. Yes, Jimmy, that is great feedback. And I suspect over the next months, you'll be able to do that actually. So yeah, let's see here. Where is this? Oops. I bought a pack of index card from your recommendation, and I find myself constantly using them for not only Idenikey but jotting down cuts when using a leashy. Very cool. I wish I could do the same with the profile. Yeah, I suspect you'll be able to do that before too long. Yep, James, good info. Very good.
Take a profile if your hand's in the way.
Brought a profile to
the tip of the key,
just to send in the if you didn't get a good result.
Oh, I see what you're
be able to send that to us.
Okay, I got it.
That'd be good. Actually, I'm telling you what, that would be excellent, and I think you will actually. So,
it'd be awesome if you could take a picture of the keyway and figure it out. So I had an old one at one of the shops today. So, oh, it's an old lock. It's a T7. No, EA27. No, never did find it.
Never?
So just sell them a new one because it's for the garage. It's the only key they had.
Yeah.
But, because time is money and money's time,
Yeah.
So you can only do so much sometimes on old stuff.
Yeah. Very true.
But it does drive me batty. I couldn't figure it out within the 10 minutes I had.
Oh, yeah. For sure. All right. Well, hey, let's get to this week's winners. And it looks like our internet's getting a little finicky again, he says. But yeah. Okay. Well, hey, let's go ahead and let's keep the party moving. Hey, Dad, first of all, thanks for coming and hanging out, talking to us about what's going on.
Thanks for inviting me.
In the life of the LockFather.
No, it's just part of life, right?
Yeah.
The day in the life of a locksmith.
Yes, absolutely. Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh yeah, hey. Sorry, they're coming in a little too quick here. If you've had any fun here tonight, don't forget to like the like button before you leave. Jimmy J, that's sound advice right there. Marquez Ray says, how do I enter to win? All you have to do is comment on our videos and include the hashtag Lockboss. It's that easy.
And I keep telling PJ he should put a LockFather t-shirt out, since he had a picture of his face
against
online.
My will. Actually. Let's see here. Yeah, Gumby, hey, how's it going? It says high speed, not very high speed. I know. I don't know what the deal is. We're in an industrial park here. We have fiber. I mean, I have 3 internet providers in this building, and it's always just it goes good for a while. Then now it's saying, look, it's perfect again. I just don't know. I mean, if I had 3, I have 3 separate bills I get every month for commercial
I'd be upset
internet.
and tell them the internet to figure out why. You have all these little boosters all over.
Oh yeah, yeah. We have some industrial thing. Yes, I mean I haven't spared a penny on internet around here.
Only to his dad,
sir. Oh my gosh, that's good. That's perfect. All right, well, hey, let's get into this week's lucky winners. Dad, thanks for being here. Everyone, thanks for hanging out, geeking out, talking out, and of course, we're gonna have some more fun next week. All right, so here we go. Let's get into the winners. Julio, you've been awfully quiet. I mean, you didn't even put any confession music on when I was talking about all that. I probably needed some confession music, huh?
Yeah, you needed something.
I needed something. You think I'm doing all right now, though?
We'll see. Let's give the $500 away.
All right, let's do it. Here we go. On what to do if you win. Email us your shipping info to sales@CLKsupplies.com or call us at 800-848-6989 and we'll send your gifts
soon.
How to win. Comment on our videos with the hashtag
Lockboss.
Winners will be chosen from comments on the previous week's videos for our weekly giveaway. No purchase
necessary.
All right.
Boy, I feel like I'm on a game show.
All right, here we go. Winner. Now, don't they say the winner? Yeah. Okay, winner number 1 of the $500 coupon code is Tax Access Control. Congratulations. Winner number 2 is Scorcher617. Congratulations. Winner number 3 is John Falk 6955.
Congratulations.
Congrats. Winner number 4 is Retailer 4167.
Congratulations.
Congrats. And last but not least, the winner number 5 this week is Locksmith. Congratulations. Of course, we still got our Lockboss Job Site Jams Bluetooth speaker going on.
Bluetooth speaker?
Yeah, have you got it?
No.
Well, you should have. I think placed the orders of $600 this month.
Most every day.
Well, then you probably have a lot of them, or at least some.
No, I'm the one who delivers everything.
You don't see any sitting
No.
in there? Oh.
Yeah, see, I told you, I'm always.
Oh. Are you seeing food snacks?
No. No fruit snacks.
Yes.
No. Uh-huh. Oh, it's only Pete. But I was surprised you didn't say LockFather won one of those 500.
Those are $500. So if you just won, first of all, congratulations to the $500 coupon winners. That's $2,500 we're giving out. And one of the cool part is that you see what they're getting when they send us the photos in and stuff.
Yeah.
Like they're able to take that $500 gift,
Make money with it.
and make money. And that's why I love Lockboss Season 3.
Yeah,
I love it.
Awesome.
You?
Oh yeah. Well, I do and I don't because I'm never a winner.
Boy, that you're born a winner.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Absolutely welcome. But here, let's hop in the comments here for a minute, and then we'll do any closing thoughts here. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's looking through here. PJ will be looking for a fiber connection. You think I already have one? And I already have one of those. I have cable. I have high speed and fiber. Fiber. What's the other one called? Cable, and then 5G. I have all 3.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's why I'm old school. Have a cash register where you go chink chink and it rolls it. Today, the square or whatever, the internet goes out, you're done. You have no cash register. Hard wire phone lines, love them. I can work on them, and you got to dial to them no matter what. Today, it's all cable into that. Cable goes out, you're dead. You have no phones lines coming in. I mean, I'd rather write an invoice and be old school than all this computer stuff, because it's great, but it doesn't work always. So you can lose thousands of dollars while it's out.
Yeah. I know. Well, that's why I have 3, because I can't have people.
Exactly.
I mean, we can't ship, we can't do anything. And that's why I have to have 3. But it's a lot of money to have 3, because business lines are way more expensive than commercial for internet.
Yep.
And to have 3 of them and to still not get it stable.
Well, I have 3 stores and they all, excuse the expression, sucks.
Do you think after this I can just get this shoulder here and cry on it a little bit?
Okay, I got broad shoulders.
Okay.
At least that's what the ladies say.
Let's see here. Cordell Strauss. So, hey, how's it going? Says, is the $644.95 before or after tax? That would be probably before tax. Let's see here. Let's see. Good stuff. Well, perfect. All right, everybody. Well, hey, what a great fun night. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with us. Dad, do you have any closing thoughts or words that you would like to say?
In this business, you learn every day, just like that Tibby. You know, never worked on one. Finally got one. We figured it out. Took, probably 4 hours. But now I know for next time. You're going to learn something in this trade every day. If you don't, you're not expanding enough. Different locks, how to take them off and on doors, the 3 hitch locks, they're a pain. The profiles where you can't take the cylinder out by taking the screw out, because you've got to go back and pull down the little thing and turn the knob to pull it out. I mean, you learn stuff every day.
Yeah.
So keep on locksmithing. That's what it's about. Don't give up. Sometimes it's challenging, but that's how you become an expert locksmith. And I'm not an expert yet. I'm still learning.
Well, there you have it. Straight from the LockFather.
Yep. The horse's mouth.
Yeah, just got to keep doing it.
That's it.
It's so true. It really just when it comes, I mean, there's so many different locks out there nowadays.
Man, is there a zillion. And they're constantly changing the way you got to take them off a door. And, customers say, well, don't you know what you're doing? Well, yeah, but I've never seen one like this.
Yeah.
And they go, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like Amazon has these Schlage look-alike locks where, oh my goodness, they're a pain to take off. They're the square ones.
Mm-hmm.
Take them apart to rekey them. Shouldn't be that difficult, but it is.
Sure.
But
yeah, just part of the fun.
So I say locksmiths helping locksmiths, the best way to go.
A couple other little things here, and then we'll close it out here. Cordell says, does the LMB in the Lockboss need to be capitalized? Nope, you can do all lowercase. No problem.
See, now that guy wants to be a winner.
That's what we're talking about.
That's it.
Best of luck to you. Pete, now you have been home for a while. What was your favorite moment from Aloha?
Well, I like seeing everybody. We got to meet Jimmy John, who's Jimmy J, who's a hashtag Lockboss. It was great to hang out. I like seeing all sorts of locksmiths and whatnot. Talk about different interests than other locksmithing, but it's mostly locksmithing. And I like going to the show because I might help out the booth, but I also go around looking what's out there. And, I bought quite a few things because you don't see them. You won't know about them. You can get all the books in the world and, they advertise them, but if you don't have to take time to look at them, because I went up to one place and said, what's the newest, hottest thing for the safes? And I go, this thing, So I bought one.
Cool.
And it's good. But it's fun just to see everybody.
Yeah.
Like Ken Nixon. Hey, Ken.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't get a hot dog or a donut or a cart this time, but that's okay. It was good to see you.
Oh, yes. Yeah, Ken's on here. Yeah, absolutely. Well, cool. Everybody, all right. Well, hey, have a wonderful and safe Tuesday evening. And, of course, Julio will be putting music on. And y'all, we'll see you same place, same time next week. Enjoy the videos this week. I can't wait to next week to have door lock tips on, talk about all things Idenekeys. If you haven't already, go check out his videos he's on Idenikey. They're pretty fun. So, excuse me. Anyways, see y'all. Dad.
Yep. Good seeing you.
Take care,
everybody.
All right, everybody. Take care.